Boom boom, make me happy, yeah. Me love your soul, me and your cocky, yeah. You and me Betty Boo. Your pussy make me fall in love with you. Say from me heart, say me can't stop fucking you.
That's when the pussy for me. You give me your body, so me we give you money. But love when you turn it up like a high beam. When you tell me say you love me when the cocky sliding. This a no wet dream. This a loving is real. No, you're not coarse like a fuck up on meal. Your body skin with the smoothness me want feel. You see clearly, say your phone for my VIP. Me there by your case like a CID. Me there by your case like a MIT. Remember me cocky longer than your granny 90. Girl, your phone for my VIP. Me there by your case like a CID. Me there by your case like a MIT. Remember me cocky longer than your granny 90. Me believe in a love, but I fuck me sad. Fucking not the cure for all this stress. Fucking not the cure for the loneliness. Cock it up now, come fuck with me. In the daytime, come fuck with me. In the night time, come fuck with me. Me will supply everything you need. Girlfriend, come fuck with me. Me not in the drama. Me know you're ready for the Mrs. Farmer. So girlfriend, tell me if you're ready, or what? You feel be more than my baby mother. You feel be me wifey. You feel be me wifey. Don't bother ring if you tell me why I pray. Everybody know already, so me love you. Me see clearly, say your phone for my VIP. Me there by your case like a CID. Me there by your case like a MIT. Remember me cocky longer than your granny 90. Your phone for my VIP. Me there by your case like a CID. Me there by your case like a MIT. Remember me cocky longer than your granny 90. Me believe in a love, but I fuck me sad. Fucking not the cure for all this stress. Fucking not the cure for the loneliness. Cock it up now, come fuck with me. In the daytime, come fuck with me. In the night time, come fuck with me. Me will supply everything you need. Girlfriend, come see clearly. Say your phone for my VIP. Me there by your case like a CID. Me there by your case like a MIT. Remember me cocky longer than your granny 90. Your phone for my VIP. Me there by your case like a CID. Me there by your case like a MIT. Remember me cocky longer than your granny 90. See clearly, say your phone for my VIP. Me there by your case like a CID. Me there by your case like a MIT. Remember me cocky longer than your granny 90. Your phone for my VIP.